You mentioned like thinking about the longevity of content. What does that mean?
I want my audience to be following me for me. And I want them, if tomorrow I all of a sudden decided to start making content about like fixing up cars, which I've never spoken about before, they would absolutely love it because I'm doing it. And I think that's the goal, is you have to get your audience to be rooting for you and not just the content that you're making. You have to be thinking about, if TikTok disappears in this year, is my audience going to follow me to Instagram? Is my audience going to follow me to YouTube?
What does high quality editing mean?
I think high quality editing means putting thought and intention behind the production of your content. And I think that now in 2024, the pendulum's kind of swinging the other way, and people want to see that influencers are taking time and putting like pride behind their craft and work behind their craft, and that not anyone can just become rich and famous overnight for doing minimal work. And I think people want to see influencers like quote unquote deserve the success that they have. And so that means putting intention and quality behind what you're doing. And so that's kind of what I mean by high quality editing. I think that can look different for everyone. If you are somebody that has like more fun, goofy videos, maybe some of those more like gimmicky edits that I show how to do might be a good option. But if you're somebody who does like makeup content, maybe just, weaving in some higher quality shots, some ways to showcase the products in a higher quality, more engaging way. I think sometimes with editing, you don't always have to do the big flashy thing. You can do a lot of little small tweaks to enhance your content.
What were the things you did that you would recommend to others that made a difference when you were kind of upping your game?
I think one of the most overlooked things you can do as a creator is to engage with the content that you enjoy watching and the content that you are also creating. Because my biggest supporters when I was first starting out my accounts were the other content creators who were making similar content to me. And just naturally by going and interacting with their content and commenting on their things, they're inevitably going to come and show you love and show you support as well. So I think my strategy was just learning from the other people who were making similar content to me, seeing what worked for them, seeing what their audience was commenting in their comment section and what kind of comment they were getting of what their audience wanted to see, seeing what types of videos they post that did well, didn't do well, and then don't copy and paste that, but use it as inspiration to see what people are interested in seeing, and then engage with their content so that they can engage with your content, and then some of their audience might come over to you.
How can they break the internet?
You have to put out content that people want to comment on. So in one way or the other, put out something that people want to comment on, that people want to share with their friends. So that's the biggest driver of kind of breaking the internet, is when you see viral videos, either it's because it was shared and now you see it, or it's because there was a ton of comments on it. And so, I've heard that some creators will like purposely put a spelling mistake in their caption on screen so that people will comment and correct them, because that's engagement. So there's plenty of ways to do that. You can ask your audience a question. You can leave out information that that people will ask about it. So maybe you're using, something on your hair and you leave out what brand it's from so that people ask about it. So there's plenty of ways to do that. But the biggest thing is you have to do something that people want to interact with, and you have to figure out what that means for you in your video. Some people do it with controversy. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can do it however you want.